And, well, fuck. There it is. Alright, cool. Well, I guess we're kicking this off. So, let's go ahead, though, and start a new game. I am going to be releasing very soon a, like, 2-hour review, is the best way to put it, for Soulmask. Basically, with YouTube's... Not YouTube, good grief. Starting off real good, John. Alright, so with Steam's return policy being like under 2 hours or whatever, I figure that's something I should do, is like get games, play them for less than 2 hours, give a kind of a quick like, is this something I would hold on to, or is this something I would get rid of? And suffice it to say, I've played like 6 hours already, so I think I'm going to hold on to this one. I kind of have to. But yeah, I love survival games, so figured this is a good one to start off, sort of inaugurate that series with. So that'll be up in a couple of days. Let's do... Oh, gosh. Go Twitch World. Because the world we're going to be learning how to interact with Twitch on. Alright, we're going to go on normal settings, but I'm gonna play a little bit with things. I don't want to screw with building decay. What's interesting? Sounds good. Interesting. Right, enable PvP. It's just me anyway, so. Alright. Look at good. Don't really know what the rest of these are, so we're just gonna move on. Alright. Obvious Forest, the only map there is in the game right now. Everything else looks pretty good, hopefully. This won't cause a weird little encoding overload, because there's a little cutscene, and I don't know, OBS just doesn't like that cutscene. Well, let's see. Hope everything's coming through pretty good if you're watching. Did adjust my memory. Damn shame we put an end to things like that. Alright, so as promised, this is us taking over the world with Latina baddies. So, obviously I have to be the first. Sure. So let's see, we just make her... Unfortunately, that body size is a very specific kind of thick. I mean, if you're down with that, you're down with that, and I respect it. I respect it. You know, everybody likes their thing, right? Got body fat, we got more, we got less. Let's do, like I said, you were promised thick, you're getting thick. But not absurdly so. We going darker, let's go a little darker. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, so not a lot going on in character creation. Part of the fucking jiggle physics in this game, man. Oh, the jiggle physics in this game are a sight to behold, truly. Oh, just forget there's not a lot going on here. As far as I understand it, you're playing less of a character and more of that I love that it's saying stream is unstable. It doesn't look like it's unstable. Actually coming through quite well. Red mask, so green, do like pineapple eyes. I like that cyan. Element data analysis. I think this is what I did last time, and I liked it pretty well. I don't see really a huge, like, I know there's a guide out there somewhere. It's like, you need to be super careful about what you pick. And I'm just like, maybe. But it looks like it'll probably play more into my vibe to this mask. So that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't fix the mask color back to the way I wanted it. That's fine. It's still Alright, so, okay, we gotta grab some bushes and some branches, you know, the usual. Okay, so am I more where-upst? Why? Also, I turned the music off because the music it's one track, and it's a nice track, it's just, well, it's a little overwhelming for me for whatever reason. Like my brain, hearing it over and over and over again. Because it's just hot. Yeah. Really odd, given that I was definitely tested on certain things and came out on top on that one. It was the 90s too, so they were diagnosing everybody. And I mean everybody. Alright, and there are a lot of so many of these that pop up, which is great. To say like a campfire. Yeah, so you kinda have a little thing you progress through. You progress through kind of some ages, which is neat. That backpack. I just barely remember how to make a lot of this stuff. Okay. I need more fiber. Where do I get sea drag? Oh. This than I did before. And that's all thing. Like, I probably could have done a faster review So it progressed a little faster than the first review I did of it. If I had known more about the game, but I went in knowing that it has sort of a Mesoamerican vibe and barrel which was really honestly just enough for me to be like, yeah, this is definitely I will assume that if I go south, I'm gonna hit the river. I'll just pop this trip, but I'm used to it. Weapons are also going to be here. And shield. I'm pretty comfy with those weapons. Tab and create a stone axe. Okay. Alright. Stones. Alright. Over. Collect stones. Don't notice the aggressive jiggle physics of this game. First cap. Stone axe. Alright. Continue kind of southward. I wanna delete my iPod. That. Yeah, see, I don't know why Twitch is saying this thing is unstable. Honestly, it's probably the most stable I've ever seen on the screen. Tab, wooden spear. Come back after, like, it doesn't really take how long, I don't think, anywhere. But, yeah, it does come back. It's all nice. Well, let's double check my screen there for a second. Okay, there's a mountain there. Am I going to have to use like actual land nav principles to figure out? Out in the southeast of me. Oh, no, I'm just freaking blind. That thing needs to be a different color. Well, I kind of like this area. Maybe now that I know where I am, God, this spot's going so bad. The problem really was that I just didn't really know where I was. So that's tab. Follow the stone butcher's knife. Take the time with this knife. It's not like you're losing things or... Alright. You can't just pack it like it in this one. Alright. Yeah, it's also right? Tap. Where in the hell is this? Relatively flat. Slowly comes up around. Make another campfire, just go around. I don't remember what I ate for breakfast. Alright. That should be not done yet. I do appreciate though that all you have to do is just put the key on it. You don't have to. You don't have to put it on your bar to use it or anything like that. That's pretty nice. That's carrot. Bar. Yeah. Well, we press F to just mass craft stuff. Well, maybe. And I don't feel like that's. Well, no, it is. A lot of that. I'm going to set up a little craft some linen with fiber. And now we go. Not too long though. Alright, now more linen. The good thing is, kind of like with Hedgehog, Awakening, like better gear means higher yields. So this forest being higher real nice. Real kind of that. Does come back. Respawn is real handy. More of that sweet linen. Now we need to make a linen costume, and shoes, gloves. Can't do all of those things. You can only have 3 things in a queue on the person. Costume, shoes, pants, and gloves. So here, go here. You'll notice that you have a chance to create higher quality items on the screen. I think that's pretty cool. It's a mix of skill and I think you can find it thing first. That's still kind of a new concept. Really, in general, I like directing my song and trying to make the thing, deep. Oh, that's cool. And a lot less tedious. That's a simple bandage. Yep, go. Alright, so we need thatch foundations. And it already counts the one we made, personally. But I'm going to make a bunch. I'm not going to make a huge thing right now, but I'm going to make a area. Because what I want to do is build something that I can kind of just turn into at least home basic. Even I don't necessarily have to be my permanent home base. Hold on to. Right, so we have the mysterious ruins down here. We've got this over here. Since we're along a river, we should have clay in the area. Obviously, we've got tables. Well, it's a good enough spot for this. Is there a more consistent vibe to do today? At least for the day. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for that. I don't know. I've never had like tinfoil. bonfire is going to require stone or flint, and then logs or heart. So get some stone. I wonder if it works like bonus, especially if it's closer to where an orc is supposed to be. Need a whole lot of wood right now, just because we don't use that that. What happens is we set it and when it comes time, we'll have it all out here. It'll be real nice. Meanwhile, what I'm going to do is probably start with say that. This roughly is where I want to put that bonfire as soon as I get it built. Built 2 of them, well, that's pretty cool. So while that's going on, let's go and get some more thatch. One bad habit I have is waiting for things to craft, which you'll find you do anyway. You have to actually be at you have to have a crafting station, you have to be at the crafting station itself for a lot of this stuff, which is a little tedious, if I'm being totally honest. But in the grand scheme of the way they've designed the game, it makes a bit of sense. Because what's great is this is a game where automation is a thing. It's a little clunky here and there, but it is a good system. I like it. Let's see. Probably train for another half an hour or so, and get ready to pack it. But that might be more of a sugar. I actually hungry thinks that once a while ago. May just be a good time for a snack. Some water. One big tip that I try and remember is if you get hungry and you're like, well, I ate like 5 minutes ago, just drink some water. It's probably dehydrated. Because your body, I mean, it's part of what H2O is used for in your body, is helping you process the sugars and carbs and stuff. Occasionally, your body is just gonna take a drink. Alright. See, there we go. We got our first homie. I'm gonna rename her. We're gonna call her Miss Bob. And first homie is no. Alright, so we gotta open this because it will block our screen for all time if we do not. Which is another thing I've got a mixed feeling on. I like that the tutorials are here, that we can go, we can read them anytime, they're very easily accessible. But press O. Okay, that isn't talent. You got weak spot. Interesting. All right. Now, let's just put logs in. Yeah, logs will be. It's got a little over an hour of fuel. That's good. Okay, we need more thatch building materials. I'm going to build more foundations. We'll continue. Build out this way. Well, I say that, but the lady's standing right there. Now, I can set her to go do things. She doesn't have a place to drop this stuff yet. Yeah, I should make a batch box. Tell her to go out. Over here somewhere. Custom market feet. Batch. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. And all we've got to do, pop one of these bad boys down here. Tell her to go absolutely mad. Doing work location, thatch, work goals, harvest, artwork. You gotta save it, I guess. Thatch, work goals, harvest, big work. Now she'll go out there and get a bunch of thatch and stuff, but she's gonna take the further route. I'm gonna put on the light for y'all's benefit, because, you know, I guess y'all probably want to be able to see this road, because I can see it fine, but I know sometimes it's lost. The information. Here. 6, 2, 1. little bit of space to play with. Need thick ropes. Right, more. Okay, holy crap. Alright. Well, we'll never need thick rope again. Knowing full well he will need thick rope again. Well, let's see. And we're still on that. Alright, well, I can do thatch walls for a second. We'll, oh, give me a wall. You? Okay, and then we just repair this real quick. And I'm gonna go do a little bit of work on the base while we wait. If you watch the YouTube video that I'm going to put out, you'll notice I use kind of a similar format. I really like the idea of like these buildings, like kind of the central areas. I also like to build buildings with the idea of it being really walkable in mind, especially since I don't really see. So if it's easy to get around, then I'm doing my job correctly. What? Thatch. Always thatch. Listen, if you're ever like, what am I low on? The answer is thatch. It's always thatch. Where in the Kentucky Fried Hell? Bob. Be over there. She's still harvesting. That's good. Wouldn't be opposed to seeing some action in the chat, but I guess we having a nice low-key afternoon. It sounds good. I am very pro low-key, honestly. Never been a loud person, unless I'm, irritated. That's a lot of thatch. Okay, here we go. Rope. Do some more. flooring. And oh, I know. Right. So what I'm going to do is probably bring the floor out. Oh. Well, I'll find a use for that flooring. But, be flat, the patch foundation. More of that. I'm gonna bring this all out. Yeah, actually, something more along the lines of this. There, and then we can use this as a little, maybe a room or a storage area. And then this is more of an entryway. When someone comes over, you can be like, "Entree, please." They can be like, "Oh, thank you." I have to remember I'm on Twitch currently, and I can say the words that I normally say when I'm black, and I am surrounded by kindergartners. Deeply threatening things over dangerous species. Here, going to relocate yet again. We're actually going to use that little storage room idea I had. I think it's a pretty good idea. Or not. Okay, so I'll just relocate it again. That's kind of a weird arbitrariness. There. Alright. Or I can do it over the side. Now let's relocate a little further, because I am going to do something a little goofy with these. So instead of, yeah. So you see kind of what I'm doing is I'm having the places where people are going to be like walking through just be nice and open and wide. I think that makes a little bit more sense, personally. Missing thatch, because what else would it be missing? You and I both know that in sometime in I'm going to develop a violent version of that. Now she's taking a work break. Needs tools, that's why. Okay. The best way to deal with the tool shortage is to ensure that she never needs one ever again in her life. So you give her tools. That's what I'm gonna do. Gonna go over here. Go talk to Miss Bob. Go, hey, Miss Bob, I heard you're short on sides. Wouldn't it be absolutely hysterical if you had 8 of the things? You'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Here's... Oh, don't leave me just yet, Miss Bob. Got one more scythe that I'm going to put in your pocket. Right here. Miss Bob is off to go get a whole bunch more thatch for me. That's what I need. I need lots and lots of thatch. I hope I didn't accidentally give her thatch, and I did accidentally give her a really good scythe, but that's okay. Her job for the rest of time now is going to be acquiring things like that. I'll probably just turn her into a general gatherer over time. The cycle of thatch, wood, and stone. I'll have to look at her stats and see what she's best suited to. And that'll be a thing. It's fine for her, but we're going to reforest Central America. You know, like, right. Unfortunately, I have no cattle for ranch, so we're just doing it for fun. Here, I gotta get my key binding straight. That's... Yeah, we'll do more foundations. I'm just gonna do the foundations, get that layout kind of squared away. Next out here, and then we'll go from there. I do like the building system in this, though. If you know me, maybe you do, so I haven't really put a whole lot of, survival crafting content out, so I guess people wouldn't really know that about me, but if you know me in person, you definitely know that building is something I get really into in gaming. Okay, so we're going to do our next little wall here. Our next little sort of side room. We need more thatch. Who'd have thunk it? That may be a sort of a mild complaint that I have, because it does feel like we need a lot of material. Granted, I'm building a bigger base than I think it intends me to be building out of thatch, and that will also be part of it. I also need to build a roof. It's irritated that I haven't started that part of the process yet. Which, fair enough. I mean, again, most games, it's like, yeah, here, build a little 2x6 base and then put all your initial stuff on, and then go kill things so you can get better stuff. I'm gonna build the Taj Mahal out of sticks. Because that's fun. That's why I bought the game. Alright, so yeah, that'll be another thing we do here, though. We're going to retreat this. I love that we can do that. Makes building a lot easier. Just gonna hold down my Z key, hit that real quick, pop one of these bad boys down. Over time, these will get more put together. Nice. That was me not doing what I need to do. Need more of those anyway. Right side. Okay, so this is where I actually do get a little flustered with the system. But you'll notice it says absorption, which I guess is their quirky way of saying connection focus. So if you hit the F key a couple of times, it goes where it needs to go. Which is nice. Alright. So next we're gonna hit our C key. We'll do a couple of windows there. We'll hold our Z to go back to where we were. I haven't found a more convenient way to do that yet. I mean, it's pretty good. Go. And do this. Boop. Boop. Do one of these bad boys, one of these bad boys. Gonna be a lot of it. Okay, that's a good question. Is it rope or is it thatch? I know the answer. I don't know why I'm asking one. It's always thatch. But we need rope, or we're going to need rope, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some more. Rope. Press the F key, let that run. Ninja. I am looking forward though to getting a couple of benches set up, get a couple more workers. Yeah. There. I may build another one soon. Oh. Yeah, hold on. I just clicked on the wrong one. That's entirely my mistake. I'm sure you're watching this and you're going, the tidy. Okay, so this is about where you're thirsty. Alright, so I have that turkey leg laying around somewhere. Where you at? Boosted turkey. Oh, yeah. This here, we'll sort of focus on something else. Actually, yeah, now that I think of it, because we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot that we need to do right now in terms of building, like, holding stuff. So I think it's probably best to go ahead and do a little bit of. I need more thatch. Where's the box? I need the box. The box will have thatch in it. When this dog has done her job, then we will have thatch. Well, we do. There certainly is thatch there. Let's see what's ongoing. Oh yeah, she's on the way out there. It's about cleared out though, and it may be time for me to move her to another location. Because you can set, like right now, I've got her set to go out to that marker that says thatch, but you can have her do it around the bonfire area, like speaking. Anywho. Well, hope everything's coming through good. I hope everybody's enjoying watching or listening, however you choose to consume your Twitch streams. Go through here, put some more stuff up. There we go. Alright, surely we have thatch. Okay, let the F key learns who is the boss, and it is yeah. Listen, I'm Daniel. I feel cringe. If I am not cringing, I'm alive. Not alive. I'd say it's late. It's the middle of the afternoon. I'm just cold. Okay. Come on. Play ball. Oh. Oh. Alright, we'll come back to that. Breathe. Maybe I need to watch like a couple of building tutorials. I like figuring things out for myself because I remember them better when so I'll pretty much always find like something where I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know that. If I watch somebody. Okay, cool. We have our sort of little long shack now. That's good. I like the little long shack. It's gonna change drastically as we continue to build up, but carpentry. Actually, don't do that, Bob, please. But if it works, I'll take it. A lot of thatch. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have like a little... This will be kind of the area everybody comes instead. I am going to get the thatch walls. We need 2, 2, and then 2, because I've already done some fix. Oh, not 19. Not 3. Not... There. Alright. So, like this. One here. One here. Here. Oh. I thought I had already put the wall there. Okay. This. Good. I feel like I could just go ahead with it. But you guys kind of see how this is going to kind of go around this little atrium area. And eventually as the base expands, I'm going to take this and just open this area up. Be nice and open air. Or open air. But for now... grass mats, make like 3 or 4 of them, and then we'll do we'll just run it out. These are just like resting spots. They aren't beds. They don't need to be like sheltered necessarily. Everybody will have a nice little spot they can sit. So when the workers take like work breaks and stuff like that, they can come up here and do that. go to basic carpentry. Basic chests. Okay, we're gonna make a carpenter's table. Maybe? Possibly. Put that bad boy up there. While that's going, guess what? Lamps. Illusion detected. Where did that go? Oh, I know what happened. I accidentally replaced something. There, got gypsum. Certainly something. Let's say this area here. As where we'll start the crafting. So this sort of run will be connected to lumber, maybe stone over here. We'll see how that plays. And yeah. Oh, and that, of course, means that we can have our friend do some logging if we want to do that. Let's follow... Okay, we need... Why wouldn't handles? I don't... Logs. I have hardwood. Let me go through my inventory real quick. Got a thatch box. A small wooden chest we need... Plank for. Okay. Take plank. Oh. Right. Because I have regular wood. Okay, because you can kind of like change up recipes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Be doing something like that. I'm gonna just go ahead and get the wood myself. It's gonna want me to make stone spear, probably. That's what I'm gonna make anyway. Really nice. We'll kind of, again, I'm looking forward to seeing how this base plane kind of changes and goes over time. Again, big fan of A-frames, big fan of like, kind of branching buildings as opposed to doing like I don't mind the square of doom, as long as you do something to break up the squariness of it. Yeah, squariness, that's a word. Alright. So, I gotta make 5 of these bad boys. 5, and then I'm gonna make a whole pile of these. Now, unfortunately, I have to sit here while this is done. On the bright side, it's fairly quick. I think I might be able to cheese it and do... Lol. Yeah, so you can craft in your own inventory as well as on there at the same time. Doesn't seem to have problems with that. So that's a cool thing. Real handy bit of information there. But yeah. Oh, first time chat from a... of course it is. For invite. Manage. Alright. Got these two. Tried to eat the board. We don't do that. Alright. What am I doing? Looking for something specific. Small wooden chests. I'm gonna do like 4 of these. 5 of these, maybe. And meanwhile, hey, who wants to take a guess what I'm about to go get? I'll give you a hint. It's that. I should check the box while I'm out. So we do have that. That'll be a good time. But yeah, this first hour's gone by pretty quickly. Now that I'm properly stuck in, like. Break to stretch my leg, but no big deal there. Yeah, I know what this. We're probably gonna do. I think it's kind of goofy, like, so I'm gonna rant for a little bit since we're dealing with a spam bot here. Oh, over there in the chat. Like, why would you pay for viewers? This is ridiculous. For one, people are looking for sponsorships and looking for... Oh, Soloway! I'm ranting about people, what's the word? Ranting about people paying for viewers because I had a spam bot pop in here. I always think it's kind of goofy though. Like, you need engagement and stuff, right? You want people chatting and like talking to you, not just sitting in the stream. Like, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. If somebody wants to come in, you know, not say anything, watch the stream, that's cool, but when it comes to sponsorships, things like that, like, it's interactive stuff. Like somebody coming in here and going Soloway in the chat, or Abe through the Kaiser. Wow, I just absolutely butchered that pronunciation, but, right. That. Have another box over there. Box here. Yeah, here. And yeah, so Anyways, that was my little mini rant. Welcome to Mini Rants with the Walrus. It's always a good time. Thatch walls here. Yeah. 21. That should cover most of the base. So what we're probably going to do is we'll get this sort of atrium done, and then I may eventually, we'll kind of back up, use the little corners that I'm building kind of as staircases to build up. Get another floor on there, and then bring out a couple of branches just to have a nice kind of front area here. Maybe I get a good stretch from that. Because I definitely want a more complex entry system than a staircase that just leads right into the door. It's kind of sad. It works, and again, it's a square of doom, which there's nothing inherently wrong with, except that it makes Jesus sad. And that's right. You heard it here infallibly and authoritatively that building a square of doom in a survival game is a mortal sin. Alright. What's that? That's what's good. Okay. I have old man brain real bad today. Down, and then we are going to go with more foundations. Foundations are good. Speaking of, well, kind of randomly, recently started listening to the Foundation series on Audible. It's pretty good. The reader they got for it, about. He's done some other stuff that I want to do, I think, including stuff like Ultimate War and maybe one of the Doom Saga books. But it's good. It's interesting. It's definitely written like a book from its time, which is kind of alright, here we are, here's this thing, there we are, there's another thing, and then here's about 10 pages of very thinly disguised political opinions. Well, for Asimov, so like, I guess the best one isn't necessarily his political opinions, but philosophical thoughts on one thing or another. Which, fair enough. When you're writing a book, you can do that. If you have the patience to write as many as Asimov did, as well as Asimov did, somebody gonna have to listen to you. Now, window, who's got the window? There we go. Go. I will be right back. I'm just going to leave my character looking at the fire. So, alright. Have fun looking at the fire for like 2 minutes while I get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned, and deep grass mat. Okay, so that's gonna tell you about crafting table stuff, which is cool, I guess. Get rid of that. Craft, place the thatch box. Okay, so we'll do... Actually, this is more or less what I already did, which is plants. Oh. Right. Here. We go here, and we go to left. Relief. Oh, actually. Oh, okay, log or plant, apparently. Cool. Barracks. Okay, so the next big thing we've got here is to go to like here. Which I don't really feel particularly motivated to do just yet. Mayhap we oughta. Really what I want to do is build. So there. That's what we're doing. You know, I say that, but if we just go over, it's only 350 meters, it's not that far. And I do have some. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this ruin and hopefully meet somebody and then hit them until they decide to be our friends. Because that's how you make friends in real life. Hello, Miss Bob. Circle. We need to make sure we're kind of looking out here and there. There's some clay. Even more attack. Always a plus. And we are. Okay, because I think work orders will work to about 300 meters out. What I've heard, I don't know if that's true. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Acceptable one. What? Use squat. Oh, nice. Okay, did not know that. Apparently you can like stealth kill people, that's real handy. Looks like this is gonna be tapers. Insane tapers! Oh no. I just want to talk. Tapped in the face. Yeah. Alright. That was extremely jittery. I apologize. I can't really do much about that. Okay. Actually doing good at the game. Ah. Target lock helped. Like I said, it involved me being good at this game, which I am doing. There are capybaras in this game, by the way. I refuse to hunt them, but they do exist. Oh, relic. stones. We got claws. We got sunstones. We got green crystals. We got halite. I almost said catamite. All those things. Let's see. Yeah, we could sort of sneak down south real quick. See how that goes. I'm going to eat one of my soups though, because I am apparently both hungry and thirsty. Oh, now we're dropping frames. Wonder what's leading to that. It's alright. Hour and a half. I take another half hour streaming and I'll probably take a break or something like that. Maybe switch over, play some Dune. Maybe I'll come back or try streaming over on YouTube, because YouTube is where most of my presence is. That nearly, I have like 920 subs over there now, which is real good. It's kind of dropping the bucket, you know. The grand scheme. That's right, run. Bush dog. That's gotta be honest. It sounds like some kind of thing, honestly. Like if somebody called me a bush dog, I'd be real upset about it for a long time. Be like, what? I'm gonna cut this way. Oh, hey. Amigos. Don't punch this person in the face. Real dicey. Alright, so we want to feed her a soup. Sit. Over here, do that. Split. Over there, do that. That. Now, put her down. Good soup. Alrighty. Yeah, it's a pretty good little run. So we'll get her to recognize us. There's a capybara. Yeah, circle. Lots of play, that's always good. Mildly concerned with like running into a dog again. And I'm obviously not doing so hot with combat. But that's okay. I'll get better. I'm trying to string some demons and they pop on the starting YouTube or something like that. We'll see. And honestly, the past couple of days of past couple of days of patches and stuff has been a little unfortunate. Said, like they'll fix one thing and break something else real bad. And that just is how it goes. But that seems to be an almost day-to-day occurrence. You know, and I come from playing Conan Exiles, and Conan's, you know, the best game in the world. It's a pretty good game. But, you know, they apparently did have a rougher launch. I don't remember it. I remember that I probably played 100 hours in the first week. You know, so. And the taper is going in my house. Stay out of my house, taper. Stay in your house. Put you down right there. Right. So we need to make a bed. Okay, I need planks. Not the Maxwell kind. Oh, right. Okay, go to Ian Carpenter. realized that I... Oh, dang hell. And I muted myself again somehow. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. The point is, TikTok moderation terrible. It's genuinely the worst I've ever seen. It's so bad. Dude. So how many did I say I needed? Oh. I am God's silliest goose. Even the turkeys know it. I'm gonna leave that though, just in case I need it. We're gonna do as much roof as possible. Just gonna hit the F key and let her rip. There's gotta be a better way, man. little on me for not like double checking, but still. Am I just not coming at this from the right angle, or... Like, I feel like there's something just off about the way this all operates. Alright. I need to take a break for a minute. So I think I'm gonna bounce on out. But I appreciate y'all for stopping in. Who stopped in. Hopefully. Oh. No, geez. Not done yet. Anyhow, I appreciate y'all that stopped in for stopping in. Hopefully I'll see you again. I've been Steel Walrus. You've been awesome. Peace out.